So our guest today is local author Alyssa Perrone, who's just published a book. Alyssa, welcome. Tell me about this book and what inspired you to write it.
This is a Western historical fiction book, and a few inspirations kind of went into writing the book. About 2 years ago, I was diagnosed with chronic illness, autoimmune disease.
Okay.
My mom influenced me to start writing. My grandma influenced me to write a book and publish it, and Baxter has been there. This is Baxter. Baxter has been there the whole entire way of writing the book.
Okay, so it's a historical fiction, essentially, right? What motivated you to pick the setting that you picked?
Growing up, I would always go over to my Aunt Lisa's house, and we'd watch Westerns all the time. We watched Little House on the Prairie, Bonanza, Gunsmoke, all of that.
Okay, and tell me about the characters. I mean, is one of the characters in this book essentially you?
Kind of. So it centers on Ada and Roy, two young adults.
Okay.
You can see that my story that I've gone through, my journey with my whole battling the autoimmune illness, is embedded in the story. So I don't directly outright have her struggles the same as my struggles, but a lot of it is very similar.
Did it help you to process what the challenges that you were going through, having this, finding out you had an autoimmune issue?
Kind of. It definitely took my mind off of what I was going through and distracted me a lot, which is what I needed at that time. Going through the stress of all the medical testing and the different diagnoses, writing was my escape, and I felt if I could escape, I'm going to give that to others.
Have you always been a writer, or is this the first time?
Nope. I worked before I got sick in veterinary medicine, and then, just growing up, writing was kind of a hobby, and then it now has turned into a career for me.
Okay, and you said it took about 2 years for you to complete this. Did you just sit down and start writing? It would just flow out of you?
Kind of, to an extent. I started the first portion of the book about 2 years ago, and then when Grandma passed away, I was really moved to continue writing the rest of the book, and I pushed through to the end.
Okay, and do you love the way that it ended, or was that hard to find that? How did we close this out?
Well, it kind of hit me at once, and I said, this is how I want to end the book, because it's going to leave on like a little loop of mystery, and I want my readers to have that mystery to lead into my sequel so they can be influenced to continue reading.
Okay, how can people find this book?
Amazon. So
Nice.
I self-published on Amazon. You can get it as a hardcover, paperback, or ebook. If you have Kindle Unlimited, it is also free on there. So.
Okay, and that's so great, and we'll have a link on our website for it. And gosh, I love this. It's something I've always dreamed of too, and it's really inspiring.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here, Alyssa.
Thank you,
We appreciate it. Again, we'll have the details on our website.